LifeStyle. I'm here, Chuck from Testament. Welcome.
Thank you.
What makes you really still hungry and dedicated to metal? Playing metal these days?
Well, that's what we know how to do, I think, best. So, you know, I mean, I can't imagine us trying to do something different, but, you know, still the thrill of the show and writing a great song is still what keeps you going in business, especially for doing almost 30 years now. So whenever it's time to create something, you want to outdo yourself in the last creation. So it's just an ongoing thing, you know. So that's the main part of it. But the payoff is when you get to go play a live concert, the crowd knows the songs and they're raving and getting thrashing. Then you're like, yeah, good feeling.
A lot has changed these days. You come from an era there was no internet, no social media. Now you are living in it. You have social media, everything is on the internet. The bands are much more in the public eye and closer to the fans.
And much more bands as well.
And much more bands. So how do you experience coming from the old, early days of metal to this era where everything is out in the open? And you're,
well, I mean, you adapt, and on one hand, it's good to have the internet because we can reach a broader audience. People can hear our music that some place we don't get to go tour. So it's tough. And like back, you know, when we came out, it was hard to get our music in some countries. So now the fact that everybody can hear it and see it, it's great on one hand. On the other hand, we're a band that's been around a long time, and we have a lot of loyal fans that like follow us since then. So they're the ones that still buy the CD and still have the record collection. And I think, to me, I mean, a lot of old school metalheads, that's what they have. They collect it. Like I enjoy listening to vinyl because it just has a different sound, you know, and the way their records were made back then, you know, different technique to get that sound. So, you know, I like that.
Do you experience having success different today than in the early days?
Well, I mean, it's two different worlds. Success as far as record sales or success as far as audience and touring. Yeah, I mean, it all has its ups and downs, but, you know, in the early 80s, you know, late 80s, when those records are coming out, you know, you're selling a lot more product. You know, you have more outlets, TV, more independent stores. So, music is everywhere. We're now, it's in, like, you know, chain store now, you know, and it's not no more mom and pop stores. It's that different.
I imagine you were a young band, and then, when you have success for the first time, it probably gives you a certain feeling. Now you have more experience and you know how everything works. Is there a different, feeling you have?
Well, I think we're more responsible a little bit because when we were younger, we were drinking and hungover and drunk every night, and weren't really thinking about the show. We were just having fun. You know, it's sex, drugs, rock and roll, and it's say that for no reason. So, you know, that's what it was about. Where now, as we mature, you know, it's about, you know, partying, get wasted, and drink all night because now it's more about the show, and we built fans have seen us and they expect the best out of us, so you try to give them that. So, you know, it's two different spectrums like that, you know, now.
Next year, 30th anniversary.
Yeah.
Do you have any plans? How are you going to celebrate that?
I don't know. We haven't really talked about it, but I don't know yet. I mean, we start thinking about it, you know, but, you know, we've never been like the ones, oh, this record's 10 years, 20 years, you know, we're just kind of go with it. But 30 years, it's a big milestone for us.
It might be time for a new studio album, maybe?
Yeah, actually that's before we just came over here this week. We just finished the record. It's going to start being mixed here this week, actually. As we speak, it's being mixed. So while we're here, when we get home, we'll have some more time to really listen to the mixes and stuff. And I think the record should be finished, mixed and turned in by July. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, can you reveal the title?
It's going to be called The Brotherhood of the Snake. Brotherhood of the Snake, yeah.
And is it in the line of the former album?
seem to have their own life and they all have their own identity. So that's different than the other ones. I would say a lot of the tempos are faster, you know, for this record. So there's some fresh on for sure.
So you released it,
I don't have it locked in, but we're hoping, you know, October sometime.
if there's a person who is familiar with the music of Testament, which album would you recommend to listen to get to know you?
For me, a new fan like today's metalhead, probably a younger one, I'd probably say The Gathering to start, maybe just for the current sound. Because I think The Gathering record, like for us, kind of from everything we've done up to that point, I think that record had some more modern elements, more thrash beats we put in our music. With the thrash style, so to me, I thought that was where Testament kind of found our new identity moving forward. You know, with like not new modern bands, because I still listen to these records and like it doesn't sound like it's 30-year-old male. You know, it's more modern sounding. So I'd say there, and then of course, you know, as they went on, they all kind of progressed. But for me, because like the old records are done so long ago, and you know, if I had my way, I would want to remix and re-record because, I mean, they capture the moment because we were kids and that's what we did, but they just aren't the best sounding to me. Yeah.
What do you feel Testament contributed to the metal scene in general?
Well, I just think maybe our sound, we've really stuck to our sound and our style. And, you know, it's great when you talk to your bands that came out after us that use us as like a reference and they grew up listening to. And I always hear that from Mark, from the other guys, like, you should pay you some money for some of those songs or drifts. And he's like, thanks, man. But, you know, that's just our style, sticking with our style and what we do. It's like anything. If you do something, lifting weights or exercise or run, if you did it for 30 years all the time, you're probably pretty fit and strong. So it's kind of the same idea, you know, we've done the same stuff music for so long and we finally fine-tune our craft to what we do, you know.
Is there anything you would like to say to the fans?
Well, I mean, we're looking forward to everybody getting the new record, checking it out. I think we'll be happy. We look forward just to keep touring. Like I said, we're trying to go to places that we haven't been in 30 years, just to try to meet new fans and new people and turn them on to our music. So that's what we look forward to.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching HeadBangers LifeStyle.